Very good evening. We are here to discuss our group portfolio discussion. Let us introduce ourselves first. I am YOKESWARI CHANDRAN. My metric number is 204085.
My name is ARCHANA, daughter of SAMBATH. My metric number is 203544.
My name is DIVIYA, daughter of KANNAN. My metric number is 201877.
My name is MIRASHINI, daughter of DEVARAJU. My metric number is 201933.
So, the given theme was human rights, and our focus is on the banning of smoking in eateries is violating the right of people to smoke. The ban can be seen as a form of mistreatment on people's right and freedom. So guys, what is your view for this statement?
In my opinion, I think banning of smoking in eateries is a one form of mistreatment on people's right and freedom. This is because it's one of the government ways in limiting people's freedom. It's not only interfering the smoker's lifestyle, and also it's like smoking is based on their choices and desires. So we cannot limit anybody's freedom, because smoking is not a crime and nobody has rights to interfere or has right to say the smokers should limit their freedom in smoking.
That's true, Mira. Like some cities see smoking bans as a one violation on one person's liberty. They argue that they should have the autonomy to decide what kind of lifestyle they would have.
But I see this thing differently. For me, when a person smokes in public, he is actually violating the basic rights of others by exposing them to various hazards. Do you agree with me?
Yes, Divya. I think you are absolutely right about it. Moreover, smoking can cause lung cancer and also heart attack.
Sorry for interrupting. It can also lead to cardiovascular disorder and brain injury.
Yeah, good point. Moreover, the number of people who are affected by this smoking is keep increasing day by day.
I agree for what you are saying. For me, as I read in the article, it seems the cigarette contains almost 4,000 poisonous chemicals, which include nicotine and tar. These will affect the smokers as well as the non-smokers as well.
Yeah. By the way, it is an activity that threatens public health, and it also faces a massive burden to their healthcare system. So what do you guys think?
But I prefer, I still think that it's one form of mistreatment, because in my opinion, there is a strong objection from the public eateries, restaurants and the owner of the food premise, because it's not only hurt their business income, at the same time it's hurt the smokers itself, and it also might lessen the customer who come to their public eateries.
Yeah, exactly. Because this mistreatment can affect the businesses. Like you say, business owners who are not in favor of the smoking bans, as well as the smokers who used to smoke in public places, will argue that this smoking ban restricts their freedom to smoke wherever they go. Understand what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I'm in two minds now, because actually the smokers have the rights to have their freedom, because they are taxpayers and citizens as well. So Archana, do you have anything to add?
I do.
Yeah, but
based on the text, you say, this also lessen the tax revenues on the government. Like according to our statistics of Malaysia economics, it is stated that the taxes is from the tobacco manufacturer and smokers. So this will affect on the government tax revenues.
However, in my opinion, I think this ban is an initiative to widen the no-smokers areas. These no-smokers areas published under the Controlled Tobacco Product Regulation 2004 to aim for protecting the public from the numerous hazards of the disadvantage of cigarette smoke.
yeah, of course, it is also reserved qualified right. rights. It meaning it does not override the protection of the health and freedom of others. I mean the smokers.
I agree with you, Yogi, because people sometimes feel annoying when there is smokers around them, especially in public places, because not all the people or customers can accept when they are surrounded by people who are smoking, and sometimes it might affect them, which they might lose their appetite to eat their delicious food when they are ordered.
I agree, Mira. But this thing is not really effective because the smokers were just told to leave, and the penalties are not steep or harsh enough.
And at the same time, I also think that fighting up with cigarettes, more specifically like smoking, is become a culture and norm in Malaysia. So this is because this activity has been occurring long time, and it might be strange if we think that the smoking has been treated the public health and also the environment, because it has been happening for a long time ago, and still although there are many regulations have been made, still it has been occurring.
But I am afraid I disagree with you, Mira. It is because the banning of smoking lessens the chances of influencing others to the habit to take on. Moreover, cigarette smoking are also considered as a status symbol among the teenagers. So some teenagers can be influenced to smoke just to fit in it.
Yeah, you are right. Sometimes if the smoking is banned, it might help the children, especially like young children, from getting away from the cigarette smoke, and it also helps the teenagers itself to not get involved in the smoking activities. But at the same time, I think that smoking also can be considered as one of the hobby and the way of relaxing, because some of the people who are not active, are quiet, they are inactive in outdoor activities, they feel that smoking is one part of their hobby and a way of relaxing, which might help them to feel relaxed and avoid themselves from being aggressive.
Very aggressive part is like, for example, what I would like to elaborate is these people, this mistreatment will drive people to smokers to go smoke somewhere else. Like for example, what would I say is like smoking in some places will not allow them to smoke, right? So they will not smoke at that particular place, but they will leave and go somewhere else to smoke. So like maybe like this can lead to you know what DUI is like driving under the influence fatalities. It's like an aggressive driving. They aggressively drive somewhere else. So this is a cause of accidents. So it's called as DUI, like driving under the influence, just because they want to go and smoke. So that's the factors.
Yeah, but I'm sorry I have to disagree with this. Smokers need to respect policies that protect public health, such as prohibition in public areas, in eateries. Therefore, as for me, the banning of smoking eateries is not a violation of violating the right of people to smoke.
You're right, Divya, and besides, it also decreases the possibility of fires. Like for example, like in a restaurant or coffee shop, there will be like highly flammable materials such as curtains in a cafes, right? So the smoking, which started from lit cigarettes, can cause a fire, like burning.
Yeah, you have a point there. Moreover, it is also the responsibility of the owner of eateries to provide a safe and healthy environment to their customers.
Yes, you are right. This will also lessen the air pollution and a better indoor air quality.
I completely agree with you, Divya, because it also helps the restaurants, especially for the food preparers, to prepare and manufacture the food cleanly and without having the smell of the smoking. Sometimes some food we feel like there is a smell of smoking when there is surrounded with the smokers. So I agree with you guys.
So therefore, what I think is actually smoking ban, right, isn't a mistreatment. And in fact, even the Human Rights Commission of Malaysia said that it is we welcome that the decision of ban smoking is right. We support the decision.
I think it might have some good things and bad things, but it's more to good things because it's not only protect teenagers, young children, and also sometimes Not specifically teenagers, it also help the normal person as the Malaysian citizen as well from not involved in this type of activity or not affected by smoking.
But for me, like smoking in the eateries, like, it can cause the public health into a danger. For example, it can cause the lung cancer.
Like what I
Breathing
mentioned.
difficulties.
Yeah, so it like affecting the public health as well. So I think this ban is initiative.
So I would like to add a fact here. According to World Health Organization, tobacco kills in excess of 7 million people each year. More than 6 million of those deaths are result of direct tobacco use, as you mentioned earlier. So whereas around 890,000 are result of non-smokers being exposed to disease.
Quite it's a lot of the people.
Yeah. So what my point of view is, it's what Mira said, like this banning of smoking, there's pros and cons.
Yes.
So in the term of what we think of, if I'm a smoker, in the smoker point of view, what is like,
They are right.
they are right, they have the freedom and rights. But when it's come to like more general, like more into a public way of thinking,
They have to respect
yeah,
others.
exactly, because like in eateries, if you want to smoke, you can smoke somewhere else. Like if eateries, there will be a non-smoker, it can affect them also.
Actually, there's a rules like in eateries they can smoke, but within 100 meters away, right? So
But most of eateries don't allow smoking also, but they still do.
it's not a proper way. It's affecting others also as well.
So none of them follow the rules nowadays.
No wonder they ban
So the smokers like should not be a selfish. They also should respect others' rights also.
True.
Although there are a lot of rules and sometimes they have highlight the point of not smoking but still it's occurring because they feel that it's not important for them but at the same time it's affect others. They didn't think about that.
And based on the statement that they have, right, the banning of smoking in eateries is violating the right of people to smoke. The ban can be seen in the form of mistreatment on people's right and freedom. And I personally think I disagree to this statement because I don't think it's being a mistreatment to them. Besides, I don't think it's mistreatment. It's just a way of reducing. It's just like they ban from doing it for the public eateries. You can do it somewhere. They are just doing it in public eateries, so it doesn't affect the others too. So
I completely agree with you.
you disagree with the statement?
Disagree.
Same goes to me. I also disagree that it's not violating anybody's rights, especially for the smokers, because it's giving a good impact for everyone, not only for the smokers and also to the public itself. So I disagree with the statement.
I also disagree with the statements that the banning of the smoking in eateries should be avoided because it is, for me, it is not a mistreatment on people's rights and freedom.
So I also want to add one more point. If we want to save lives and improve more lives, nothing else is readily achievable as effective as banning smoking.
So what I would like to summarize is, like, I don't think a banning of smoking is a mistreatment because if you are against it, if you are disagree with this statement because we think it's not a mistreatment, right? It brings a lot of benefits to others, like such as it reduces the health risk, like for what Yogi said in the beginning, a lot of lung cancer, cardiovascular, respiratory problem, heart attack. Besides, as what I said, decrease the possibility of fires. And what else you said?
Public health.
Yeah, save a possibility of lung cancer. Besides, it also be like it's a cleaner area where the food is prepared and manufactured because the indoor air quality will be more better. So that's why.
So for me, the smokers have to respect the basic rights of others in the public.
So what we conclude?
So are you agree with the statement?
Of course, we are disagreeing with the statement. I don't think it's a mistreatment on people's right and freedom because it brings a lot of because others have their right and freedom to protect for the non-smokers.
can conclude here, right?
That we conclude already. Okay, so thank you.